morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 16U Alaska State High School Championships. Game number 3 for Anchorage North Stars. Anchorage North Stars versus Fairbanks Lions. Could be a good game. Both teams been playing hard all tournament. I think Fairbanks is 0-2, but don't let that fool you. They're a good hockey team. Number 11, Weber, super good player. Graff, the giraffe, number 15, good. Got to watch the Wolverines game with Weber last night, or Friday night. Good kid. Loves hockey. These kids from Fairbanks live and breathe hockey. Play outdoors all winter long. Hockey in Fairbanks is what Little League Baseball is in Southern California. Home of the Bad News Bears. Sponsored by Chico's Bail Bonds. It's going to be buckets out on the ice. North Stars been playing great so far. We're 2-0. Haven't been tested yet. Today is a big hockey day. North Stars are going to get put to the test in this game. And like they say at all state tournaments, winning, you're in. Keep winning games. You'll find yourself in the crossovers, the semis, and maybe the championship game with a chance to win it all. And win the Alaska bid to go to nationals. That's the goal. So we're gonna have a face-off, center ice, pitter patter. Let's get at her. We're underway. North Stars win it. Send it to Rust. Rust puts it through the middle and ices it right off the bat. Looking for the pass. He had a game plan. Him and Cole's talking over. Thought you were gonna zig, but you zagged. Why are you zigging and zagging? The North Stars, right off the bat, pinned in their own zone. Might as well start the clock this time. Here we go. Underneath McCormick. McCormick backhands it to the center. To McElroy. McElroy. Gonna go send it to the net. Goalie plays it off. Comes Rust the circle. He dumps it down into the corner. Both teams feeling each other out here early. There's Giraffe. Graff the giraffe. Oh, Fairbanks backhands behind the net. Rust didn't get run over. That's good. North Stars kicking around. Coles backhands it. Rust trying to chase it down the far side corner. Rust puts it back behind the net. Goes underneath Cole's skates into the near side corner. McElroy's gonna look at it. Fairbanks picks it up. Sends it off the side of the net. Catching. On. Oh, doesn't even have the puck. Sends it off the boards. McCormick picks it up. McCormick lofts it out to neutral. Russ gonna swing back, pick that up. Looking up middle. Can't connect with the forwards. Icing's waved off. Sawyer chases. He goes down hard. McElroy puts a stick on it. It's just 4 Fairbanks players there. Fairbanks going to carry it up the far side. Across the blue line. Dangles into the circle. Down low. Shot. Denied. Number 12, Donnie in the net. Face off. Lifted out by Brotherton. Dropped down by Fairbanks. Sawyer kicks it ahead. Goes towards the goalie. Goalie bangs it out. Breaks it out. It's a big hit by Dorsey right at the blue line. Not going to get run over. So offsides on the North Stars. Might strip down here. Bear with me. Back. Magapoy bounces up high, lands on the boards. Magapoy throws it out. Comes held in by Fairbanks, sent to the net, tipped. Anderson gets a stick on it, pushes up the wall, gets Sawyer. Sawyer trying to backhand it out to neutral, gets it out to neutral. Brotherton picks it up. Brotherton met at the blue line, and he wins that collision all the way across to Anderson. Anderson in the circle, puts it in front, looking for Dorsey. Dorsey's gonna tap that one in. One shot, one goal. North Stars find a way to sneak one in there. Where's my buddy Donnie DeMaster on the PA? Faceoff goes in the North Star zone. Sarcosta's gonna send it ahead, but gets it to Finkley. Finkley off his stick, gives it to Fairbanks. Fairbanks goes DD. Finkley chases, gets a stick on it, bangs it out to neutral. Catch and controls at neutral. Sends it across to Brotherton or Carlson. Carlson in. Carlson toe drag, leaves it for Sarcosta. Sarcosta's shot. Sarcosta shot, surprised the goal. Sarcosta carries, backhands it towards the net. Fairbanks D-man sends it to the wall. Out to neutral. Sarcosta gets a stick on it, and Fairbanks picks it up. He's going to trickle it out to neutral. Webb steals it at neutral. It goes off Webb. Webb's stick comes across, sends Fairbanks in. Fairbanks on the wall, plays it into the corner. Number 17 for Fairbanks. Circles up high. He's going to send it back below the net. Fairbanks there. Fairbanks forward puts it out in the high slot. Fairbanks D-man's going to hold it in, bang it back down into the corner. Catch is going to poke that, steal that one, and loft it out to neutral. It's going to drop down right in front of Finkley. Finkley across the blue line. Finkley shot hard, rebounds there, puts it across. Oh my God, Carlson. Wide open, served up a gift on the back door. Couldn't get his stick on it. Stays out of the net. North Stars had a great chance to go up by 2 right there. Coles with it behind the net. Coles circles back in the far side corner. Back behind the net. Still with it. Puts it up to Anderson. Anderson at the top of the circle. Anderson's going to go slot shot. Rebound. Lots of rebounds there. North Stars need to figure out that rebound game. Get Dorsey on there. In the dirty areas. Rust gets it to McCormick. McCormick sends it in. Beat. Anderson pinches up on the far side wall. Gets to that puck. Walks behind the net. Gonna go for the wraparound. It comes through. Coles back in. Goes off the side of the net. Fairbanks picks it up. Fairbanks drives up the near side. Sauces out to neutral. Off Anderson's stick. Fairbanks gets to it. The dot shot. Denied by Donnie. Big save by Donnie. And then back in on Donnie. Another save. Welcome to the Curtis C. Menard, a.k.a. Palin's Palace. Beautiful multi-sports complex. That's how you sell it to the taxpayers. Cole's going to take the face-off on the far side. Fairbanks wins it, but tricks off their stick, but picked up Mike McCormick. McCormick's got McElroy on the wing, gives it over to him. McElroy throws it on net. Rebound. Fairbanks knows there's going to be a lot of rebounds, and they picked that one up. McElroy tried to keep it in. Went across the line. They're offsides. Might have to zoom out a little bit. I'm sure I'm not getting all this action. We're going to have face-off on the far side. Neutral. Coles wins it, sends it back. D. Catching. Puts it between Magapoy's feet, and Magapoy sends it out neutral. Picked up by Fairbanks. Fairbanks poked off their stick. Loose puck, but they're going to knock it in. It's going to be picked up by Magapoy. Magapoy finds Coles at neutral. Coles trying to get it to McElroy. Takes it across the blue line. Drives down the near wall. And leaves it for Magapoy. Magapoy sends it to McElroy. McElroy at the dot. Puts it on net. Bounces through the crease. Comes to the near side corner. Coles trying to get it on the wall. Fairbanks gets to it. They got three guys there. They're going to ice it. North Stars are going to have to score more than one to win this one. Got their chances. Rebound City down there in Fairbanks net. But he's got a $500 CCM stick. Cole's going to take the face-off from the near side. Trickles to the slot, picked up by Fairbanks. Fairbanks going to clear it out. Catching, finds it neutral, bangs it off the wall, gets it over to Cheddar. Cheddar, nice little behind the back pass to McElroy. McElroy get met at the blue line. It goes all the way in the North Star zone in the corner. McCormick lifts the stick. McElroy digging for it in the corner. Battle for it. It's underneath the feet. Catching trying to dig it out. Catching gets to it. Comes up the wall. Fairbanks puts it to the middle. McElroy steals that one. He carries up to the neutrals. Got Coles with him. Coles back to McElroy. Dumps it in the far side corner. Fairbanks picks it up. Tipped. Bounces through neutral. Russ going to go chase that one down. Russ picks it up behind the net. Backhands it over to Catching. Catching. Out to neutral. Finds McElroy. McElroy at the line. Got Coles in the middle. Centering pass off the skate. And then he backhands it. Oh, it bounces over Cole's stick. Russ going to dig it out of the corner. Throws it back. On net. Shot. Off the stick of the goalie. Picked up by Brotherton. Brotherton sends it behind the net. Sawyer knocks it down. Now Sawyer gives it over to Dorsey. Dorsey comes into the corner, sends it up high to Russ. Russ sends it back towards the net. Tipped. Goes wide into the near side corner. Dorsey battling forward in the corner. Gives it over to Brotherton. Brotherton puts it middle. That's going to bounce up. Russ holds it in. Avoids the hit. Now Brotherton has it in the slot, trying to send it down low. It's underneath three North Star skates. And the North Stars Webb pitches up. It bounces back to Russ. And Fairbanks tips it in. Sawyer goes get it in the corner. Sawyer bounces on net. Russ deflects that off Webb. Dorsey sends it up the wall. Brotherton on the wall. Sends it back to the middle. It's Fairbanks right in front. Fairbanks shot denied. They didn't get all of it. Another shot. High. Rims around. Comes out all the way into Fairbanks zone. Fairbanks with a good chance to tie this game right there. Comes to the wall. Picked up by Finklia. There's a couple Finklias out there today. Fairbanks has one. Must be a cousin of the North Stars Finklia. Carlson battling it neutral. Comes back to Webb. Webb off Russ stick to Finklia. Finklia across far side behind Carlson. Picked up by Fairbanks. Fairbanks tips it in. Russ gathers that up, throws it on the wall. Fairbanks shot. Saved by Donnie. Nice save by Donnie. Good God. What's going on? So they're playing hockey out there. Scorekeepers trying to keep up off of Donnie's glove over to Anderson. Anderson backhands it into the corner. Carlson wasn't ready for it. Comes back into the corner. Fairbanks trying to put it out. Carlson finds that one, but Fairbanks steals it and sends it to the net. Oh, right in front. Fairbanks had a chance in front. Anderson gets pushed off the puck. Holy smokes, that's a big boy. Anderson gonna bounce that out to neutral. Fairbanks tries to throw it back to the line. They're gonna dump it in. They're offsides. Give love a bad name. Face-off, center ice. 8:10 to go. Trying to catch the puck up here. Costa playing great this tournament. Gonna take the face-off. That one goes Fairbanks' way. Fairbanks across the line. Fairbanks shot denied by Donnie off the pillows to the far side corner. Fairbanks picks it back up. Fairbanks backhand pass through the crease. Gonna be picked up by McAvoy. McAvoy is gonna run it out to neutral. Trying to get it across. Gives it to Costa. Costa avoids the man. The collision. It's loose in the slot. Carlson's gonna pick that up. Trying to bang it off the wall. A little nervous, didn't want to get crushed on the wall, and then Fairbanks is going to pick it up and slide out through neutral. Giraffe in front. Giraffe, goes far side. Giraffe had a chance. Off. Coles wins it, sends it back to Catchin. Catchin behind the net. Uses the net. Buys some time. Coles has it at neutral. Off his stick. Coles going to pick it back up. He's across the blue line. He's going to send a shot. Rebounds there. McElroy tucks it in. And Coles goes into the net. Foghorn sounds. Sounds like a Major League Baseball game in Montreal. And the Scottish bagpipes celebration. Oh man, let's start saving some of these clips. Shot. D-man sends it out neutral, picked up by Catchin. He sends it to the line. McCormick has it. He's across the line. McCormick on his backhand, sauces to the far side corner. McElroy looks over his shoulder and sends it back towards the net. Fairbanks picks it off. It goes back into the corner. Cole's going to go chase it down to the corner. It's going to come up high. Webb's going to pinch up, knocks it down his body, sends it back into the corner. Holding that one in. Cheddar behind the net. Cole's rubbed off the puck. Fairbanks owning the corners. McElroy sends it behind the net to Coles. Coles trying to put it back to McElroy. McElroy puts it up to the slot. Bounces up to Webb. Webb holds that one in. Handled that puck. Bouncing puck. Controlled it. Sent it back in. Catching pinches up on the near side wall. Sends it into the corner. McElroy has it. McElroy trickles off his puck. Comes into the corner. Coles goes flying in and just falls down. Trying to put all 110 pounds into the body of the big D-man from Fairbanks. Bounces off of him. It comes to the crease and can be held in by Cheddar. Cheddar fires. That one's tipped. Rebound. McElroy takes a couple swipes at it. Stays out of the net. Cheddar had a nice little pass there to McElroy in front of the net. Tried to tip it in. Went off the goalie. Goes into the corner. Fairbanks swings it around. Webb's, doesn't quite hold that one in. Catchin comes over, picks it up neutral. Catchin near side. Sawyer back to the line. Goes through Fairbanks. Fairbanks back up through neutral. Catchin meets him. Keeps it out. Offsides. Fairbanks coach yelling. Trying to get his team fired up. Weber's over here sneaking away. Inside. Goes into the North Star zone. Anderson pokes that. Anderson's going to get it. Send it behind the net. Russ trying to grab it. Fairbanks on the side of the net. Donnie covers that one up. Face off to the wall. Anderson controls. Anderson looking for the sauce pass to center. Bounces off the Fairbanks stick. Goes into the corner. Sawyer gonna go get it in the corner. He gets put it on the wall. It's behind the net. Fairbanks finds it. Fairbanks gonna send it out to neutral. That one Anderson's gonna control. Anderson across. D to Rust. Rust off the wall. Sends it back to Anderson off the wall. Anderson's gonna carry. Bring it out to neutral. Taps it ahead to Sawyer. Sawyer leaves it behind him. Fairbanks picks it up. Graff the draft. High slot. Shot. Goal. Stars looking a little skittish out there. Afraid of some collisions. Fairbanks using their size to scare the North Stars away from the puck. North Stars doing a lot of passing, trying to avoid hits, but nobody wants to go head-to-head. Size of Fairbanks off the wall. Fairbanks can track it down. Carlson on him. Goes behind the net. D-man picks it up. Carlson's going to hold that one in. Sircosta trying to get to it. Fairbanks knocks it out to neutral. McAvoy tried to meet it. Carson's in. Fairbanks shot high over the crossbar. It's going to rifle around out to neutral. North Stars touch it. Fairbanks gets it. Sircosta holds it in the zone. Finkley, big hit at the blue line. Dump behind North Star's net, catching the far side corner, cut back move, buy some time, sends it up the wall to Carlson. Carlson taps it ahead, might come out to neutral, it does. Finkley picks it up for Fairbanks. He's going to walk through. Finkley pokes it away. McAvoy chasing the far side corner. He's behind the net, comes up the wall, still with it, sends it all the way across, bounces hard off the boards. Fairbanks has to carry it out to neutral. Weber with it. Weber taps it in. Weber's going to drive towards the net. Weber trying to get a shot off. Carlson blocks it. Fairbanks picks it up. They hold it in. Backhand it behind the net. Fairbanks on the side of the net, all the way hard across through the crease. Fairbanks holds it in, drives into the corner down below the net. Fairbanks all the way across. Fairbanks gets to it, sends a shot, tipped. There's the back door, buried, tied it up. Equalizer for Fairbanks. Fairbanks right back in this one. North Stars need to wake up. All tied up, 2-2. Coles trying to get the face off. Wins it. Carries it. Dumps it in. Goes behind the net. Cheddar's going to pin him on the wall. Trying to give it to McElroy. Fairbanks going to carry it out. Webb. Defend. Gets a stick on it. Sends it up to McElroy. McElroy trying to get it between the legs. Fairbanks. Oh, McElroy steals it back. McElroy up through neutral. It's going to go wide. Trying to use the speed, gets to the net, brings it around, wrap around, goal, baby! Speed kills. Number 81, McElroy, puts the North Stars back up by 1. Face off, center ice. Dumped into the North Star zone. Webb trying to chase it down. Oh, centered pass picked off by McElroy. Touched over to Cheddar. Cheddar backhands it back to Webb. Then sends it up the wall. Rust pokes it ahead, gets it across the line. Off a skate at neutral. Webb chasing, trying to get to it. Puts a stick on it, knocks it back out to neutral. Fairbanks playing it back in neutral ice. On the wall. Cole's over there. Fairbanks picks it up, brings it across the line. Fairbanks walks in, slot, shot. Oh, just mixes wide. Gonna be held in by Fairbanks. They send a shot. It tips around, bounces off of a couple shoulders, goes to the far side corner. Coles sends it, rifles it around, trying to get it out. Comes out neutral. Cheddar chasing, trying to get blocked. Rust's gonna carry it to the line. Leaves it for McElroy. I don't know if that's offsides. Face off, bounces around. McElroy, D to D, over to Anderson. Anderson, a little pass to Brotherton. Nice little pass. Brotherton fire shot. Rebound up high. Picked up by Fairbanks. Fairbanks behind the net. Trying to clear it out. Anderson pinches up, holds that one in. Brotherton chases in. It's off Sawyer's skates. Cheddar gets a stick on it. Comes out neutral. Fairbanks picks it up. Finkley's going to have a shot. Blocked by Anderson all the way out to neutral. Fairbanks dumps it in. Goes behind the net. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson touch pass to Dorsey. Dorsey, a little tap to Sawyer. Sawyer up through neutral. Sawyer at the line. Met. Dorsey picks it back up. Pass it, Dorsey. Pass. Dorsey goes down hard on the far side. Fairbanks back the other way. Anderson, poke check. Nice little stick by Anderson. He's going to carry up through neutral. Voids one guy. He's only got 3 men to beat. Drags another one. Brings it to the net. Poked off the stick. Goes to the far side corner. Now he's going to hold it in the corner. Gets pinned on the wall. It comes back to Carlson. Carlson one time. Missed. Fairbanks gets it out neutral. Picked up by Catchin. Catchin backhands it across. Finkley's going to drive towards the net. Oh, and runs out of time. End of the period, it's 3-2 North Stars. freaking nail biter here. 1-goal game after 1 period of play. North Stars barely hanging on. 3-2 advantage. Coles, center ice face-off. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. We're underway in period number 2. Fairbanks wins in. Donnie gets a stick on it. That's a save. Goes over the near side corner. Fairbanks picks it up. Cuts back behind the net. Rust comes over, battles behind the net. And Coles in front. Into the corner. Fairbanks digging for it. Rust puts it back into the corner. McElroy's going to find it. Sends it all the way across. Cheddar to the line. Tipped by Katchen. Goes in. McCormick steal it. Cheddar puts it in front to McElroy. Backhand. Rebound. Face-off. Fairbanks zone. McElroy throws it to the wall. Coles battling for it in the corner. Fairbanks picks it up. Sends it up the wall. It's going to be held in. Shot from the point. Fired. Save. Bounces behind the net. McElroy takes a swipe at it. Fairbanks picks it up. Carries out. Neutral. Coles pokes at it. Trickles in. Donnie fires it back out. Breakout pass by Donnie. Fairbanks is going to hold it in for a minute. It comes out neutral, waiting for everybody to get on sides, and then dump it back in. Goes hard off the wall. Donnie plays it behind the net. Rust up, catching. Cheddar, neutral, pokes it ahead, bounces out all the way back to Rust. He puts it up the wall, gives it to Cheddar. Cheddar's going to race up the near side, gets it ahead. Coles has it. Coles with the dot shot off the pipe. That save brought to you by U.S. Steel. Goalie's best friend. Hit the goalie, there's rebound. Pipe almost gave up less of a rebound. Dorsey out to take the face off, sends it into the corner. Picked up by Fairbanks. Fairbanks rifles it around, far side on the half wall. Fairbanks looking for a man in the middle, streaking through. Weber's gonna toe drag, but Anderson steals that puck, backhands it out to neutral. Fairbanks sends it back in. There. What is that so bad? Webb had the puck. USA Hockey. God. Offsides. Whistle blows every time. Delayed offsides everywhere else in the world. Even in frickin' Kazakhstan, they played delayed offsides. Webb picks it up. Webb sauces it to the middle, knocked down by Brotherton. Over Fairbanks. Fairbanks sends it to neutral. Lollipops it out to neutral. Loose puck picked up by Weber. Weber drives, goes to the middle. He's going to get a shot. Rebound there, cleared out right to the high point. Blocked by Sawyer, knocked down. Fairbanks is going to hold it in. Dumps it behind the net. Sawyer trying to sauce it out, held in by Fairbanks. Fairbanks pins it on the wall. Sawyer goes over, throws the body in. Puck comes over to Brotherton. Brotherton comes up the near side. He's got a little time and space. Gonna go across the blue line, puts it towards the middle. Fairbanks high and hard off the windows and out. It's rolling slow. McElroy's got to play it. Icing's waved off. Send it back to Anderson. Anderson up the wall to Sawyer. Sawyer tips it into the zone. Brotherton chases F1, F2 in the corner. Sawyer flies across, misses and falls down. Trying to go high, left his feet on the hit. Went down. Circosta battling. Fairbanks gets it in. The Giraffe has it poked away by Brotherton. Giraffe picks it up. Gets the big long legs going and the Giraffe's in. Giraffe in the slot, poked away by Katchen, out to neutral. Fairbanks goes D to D. Witt has it. Witt throws it up the wall. Magapoy gains it. Bounces it to the slot. Catchin has to use everything he's got. Even a glove gets control of it. Now he carries across the blue line. Catchin's going to shoot from the top of the circle. Finkley's going to shoot and send it back in. Rebound. Sir Costa looking for the rebound. Fairbanks takes the fence. Oh, Chuck Berry. I actually know that one. Into the corner. Fairbanks behind their net. Carlson sort of chased it over there. And then Fairbanks working it back and forth, right back to the same spot. Carlson almost put a hit on there. Fairbanks is going to carry that out. Finkley from Fairbanks, number 17, brings it across the line. Oh, I thought they were offsides. Poked out. Carlson trying to get to it. Fairbanks holds it in. Shot saved by Donnie. Katnaka. Donnie doing a great job in the net today. If his D won't leave him all alone. Start protecting the house. Need a little help. Can't win it on your own. North Stars. Magapoy backhands it up. McElroy takes the swipe at it. I'm gonna wave it off because it's tipped. Oh, McCormick puts it up. Catchin holds it in, sends it back in the net. Coles fires. Oh, off the net. Coles got it in the slot, turned around and fired it. Just went high. I don't know this one. Kick it. Whatever that is. Michael Jackson? Who knows? Face off, left on the dot. Go! Cole's got it. Comes back up high. Fairbanks steals it. Catchin pinched in, missed it. Fairbanks 2-on-1. Odd man rush, backhand. Gadani shutting down the 5-hole. Big save by Donnie. Face off on the far side, all the way out to neutral. Fairbanks backhands it. Coles takes a swipe at it, gives it over to McCormick. McCormick up through center ice. Oh, off a body. Fairbanks picks it back up. Fairbanks across the blue line, goes wide. Webb sends it up high, and that's behind Coles. If he can find it, makes a move, gets tripped up on the wall. Fairbanks back in, trying to go around Webb. Webb pokes it back out to neutral. Fairbanks sends it in, and that's offsides. Face off, neutral ice. Over to the wall. McElroy trying to steal it, almost got it through. Poked back out. Coles plays it back to his D-man. Webb to the middle for McElroy. Off McElroy's stick. McElroy kicks it. Now he's going to get back on size. Cheddar comes in. Cheddar sends it across. Coles down to his feet. Across. Oh, backdoor beauty! What a play! What a play by the North Stars. This is what they've been trying to do all game, and they go up by 2. 11:23 to go in the second period. Still a lot of hockey left. See if the North Stars can keep the pressure on. Face-off, center ice. Goes over to the wall. Fairbanks picks it up. The Giraffe leaves it for Coles. Coles steals it, says thank you. He goes down, stepped on a banana peel. Might have got tripped up there. No call. Fairbanks Giraffe back in. He's at the circle. Dot down low. The longest stick in USA hockey. It's like 7-foot stick. D to D out to neutral. Fairbanks, D-man getting pressure by Cheddar. Cheddar almost poked it through. That slips by Rust and Webb. Rust has to come back, send it out to neutral. Cheddar tries to lift the stick. Fairbanks dangles through. Giraffe poked out by Brotherton. Fairbanks, D-man goes down. Tripped on the blue line. Rust knocks it down. Fairbanks finds it. They're going to bring it across. They're going to get a shot right in front. Backhand goes wide. Fairbanks D-man been practicing that shot forever. Now Cheddar has trouble with it at neutral. Dorsey pushes him off the puck. Brotherton finds it, gets it back to Dorsey. Dorsey's got some time and space, kicks it to his stick, creases it across the line, tries to dangle through, gets to Rust. Rust shot, goal! Nice work. Oh, 17. Rust, the D-man, doing down there. Master on a PA doing a wonderful job. Rust with a beautiful assist. Trip Dorsey making himself a presence. Back in the game. What's a little pacemaker? Oh, open heart surgery. Finkley's going to drive in. Finkley's shot denied by Donnie. Big save, Donnie Ketnacker. Using the helmet. Oh, it's loose. It's going to be picked up by the North Stars. Magapoy, a little touch pass to Sawyer. Sawyer taps it in. Sawyer going to go chase it down on the wall. Backhands it behind the net. Looks for Brotherton. Brotherton sends it back to Sawyer. Sawyer trying to put it in front. Fairbanks steals it. Sawyer all over him. Fairbanks still gains control, but they got to go back behind their net. Now on the wall, put it to the middle, held in by Sarcosta. Sarcosta kicks it out neutral, picks it back up. Worried he was going to get laid out there. Brotherton taps it in, takes a hit on the wall, sacrifices his body to get the puck deep. That one off for Carlson's stick and out of play. God dang. Even I'm scared. But you know, you're wearing a helmet, shoulder pads, shin guards, just have razor blades on your feet, neck guards, mouth guards. I think we got a timeout. Something's going on. Fairbanks coach checking on his goalie. Not sure what's going to happen here. Fairbanks coach wearing a South Kent sweatshirt. North Stars, coached by two of the best coaches in youth hockey, Scott McElroy, almost 30 years in the business. Tanner Johnson, best D coach around. And the North Stars up by 3, 5-2 with 9 minutes to go. Second period. Cool, calm, and collect on the North Stars bench. The bench boss talks over with the boys. believes in them. Brings the best out, every single one of them. An absolute legend. Class act right there. Barely talk. Tears in my eyes. Coach McElroy offered to take time out to help the Fairbanks goalie. And he gets tested right off the bat. Shot. Hockey's an emotional game. I don't know how these guys do it. Up through neutral, picked up by the North Stars. North Stars send it to Finkley. Finkley pokes at it. Back to him, lands on his stick. Comes up through the middle, poked away. Fairbanks picks it up, and they're offsides on themselves. Fairbanks only has one goalie. Can't play this game without a goalie. Catnacker's gonna get a shot. Oh, save! Big save by Donnie Catnacker. Off the glove and out of play. Flashing the leather. Graff the Giraffe can take the face-off against Coles. Near side circle. Fairbanks wins it. They're going to have a shot off the pillows. Big save by Donnie. He goes right back off the side of the net. Fairbanks going to pick it up. Near side corner. Fairbanks backhands it down low, below the net. Fairbanks gets it. They're going to get pushed off. Russ sends it to the corner and bounces out to neutral. Fairbanks is going to pick it up. McElroy chasing. Cheddar tries to knock it down. It's going to come all the way back to Rust. Rust sends it to the middle. Got tipped by Fairbanks. Comes back to Rust this time. Rust is going to race up through neutral, go forward, skate north-south, brings it across the line. Back to Coles. Coles sends it on net. Rust is going to pick it up behind the net, puts it out to Coles again. Coles, shot, save. Gosh. Face off, left on the dot. Cheddar finds it, fires, save. Face off, goes in the corner. Fairbanks gets it, rifles it around on the half wall. Pinched up. Catch and holds it in. Now Catch comes away with it. Backhands it up high to McElroy. McElroy sends it on net. Bounces around. And comes over to the wall. Coles gets tripped up in the corner. Cheddar fires it across. McElroy trying to get to it. Fairbanks kicks it out neutral. Catch and regains control. Brings it to the line. Backhands it in. Bounces out to neutral. Goes off the skate. Cheddar swipes at it. Fairbanks across the line. Rust pokes at it. Fairbanks loses a tire, sends it through the crease over the far side, picked up by Coles. Coles leaves it behind him, backhands it across, and Fairbanks picks it up. Fairbanks taps it in front, backhand goal. for Fairbanks. Brings it back within 2.
That's an Lions goal line number 17, Xander Greenfield. Line number 13, Katie. Number 9,
Fairbanks wins the center ice faceoff. 71 backhands it across the crease over to the wall. Fairbanks picks it up, sends it back to the other side. Sawyer going to get to it. Sawyer carries it down low into the corner, rifles it around. It's going to come up the wall. Fairbanks trying to hold it in. I think they did. But North Star's poking out. Sawyer finds it at center ice. Sawyer drives in, shot down low, stick save over to the far side corner. Sawyer goes in hard. Big collision on the far side. All the way across, Sawyer's one-timer. Didn't quite get all of it. Trickled on net. Waffled in. Saved by Fairbanks goalie, and now Fairbanks back the other way. Weber drives, rebounds right there. Donnie covers it up. Brotherton lost his stick. Face off on the far side. North Star sent it back behind the net. Anderson sends it up, but Fairbanks goes and gets it. Finkley finds it. Finkley's got a man on him. Taps it ahead to Carlson. Carlson drives through neutral. Gets pushed wide. Carlson turns around, spins it, throws it back in the slot. Anderson's going to pick it off the wall. Anderson to the circle. Cross. Back door. Shot by Webb. Oh, Webb could have fired that a second and a half sooner. Might have had a goal. Draft back the other way. Draft drives towards the net. He's going to almost sneaks that one in. Bounces around. Anderson finds it. Anderson, time. Sends it off Sarcosta skate. Sarcosta's going to pick it up. Neutral. Sarcosta makes a move. Backhands it over to Finkley. Finkley sends it in. Carlson swipes at it. Wins the puck. Comes into the dot. Drives towards the net on his backhand. Shot. Save. Into the glove. Off the chest and into the glove of the goalie. Carlson was surprised how much room he had there. Went straight to the net. Backhander. Trying to go far side post. Big goalie for Fairbanks. Makes the save. Up the wall, Fairbanks, Carlson chasing. Fairbanks brings it around behind their net with a ton of speed. Finkley to the goal. Poked off a stick by Carlson. Carlson has it at neutral. Carlson trying to get it up. Poked back to Catchin. Catchin fires, dumps it in. Could be icing, and it is. Face out from the near side corner. Can't let Fairbanks hang around. Only down by 2 goals. Face off, they're going to win it. Shot, tip, round in front. Oh, rebound. Nice chance by Fairbanks. Kept out of the net by Donnie. Catnagger. The big. And now Fairbanks back through neutral. Across the blue line. Drives towards the net, misses wide, backhander goes into the corner. Coles pushes him off the puck. Nice hip check by Coles, comes up the half wall. McElroy pokes it ahead. Fairbanks sends it back to the net. They're right in front, dangling in. Oh, Donnie stretches the leg out and makes the save. Loses his stick. Fairbanks gonna hold it in. Fairbanks off the wall, down into the corner. Coles trying to dig it out. Fairbanks gonna go over the far side. McElroy comes on, steals that puck. McElroy looking middle. It's gonna bounce across the line. Coles way off sides. Coles gonna take the face off neutral, sends it across. Draft picks it up. Draft goes down the far side. He's going towards the net. Goes behind the net. pushed wide. Good D by the North Stars. Fairbanks. Stretch pass to McElroy. McElroy in all alone. McElroy's got a goalie. Oh, and he goes to the far side post, and it comes right back across to him on the wall. McElroy trying to send it up high, catching, pokes at it, holds it in. Drives into the circle, sends it over to McElroy in the corner. It's going to go behind the net, catch, pokes at it, gives it back to McElroy. It comes off the glass and bounces down into the corner. North Stars lose it, and Fairbanks carries it out. Fairbanks, nice little pass at neutral. Russ Magapoy stands him up. Donnie comes out, sends that one out to neutral. It's 3-on-0. McElroy in. Coles to the middle. Coles backhand misses. Got it to him. Bounce. I think they're not happy that they missed that one. Coles had a great A opportunity. McElroy backhand sauced it to him, put it on his forehand. Bouncing puck. Just needed to control it. Could have just sent it back to McElroy, but he had a wide open net. Shoots. Somehow couldn't quite get it where he wanted. That one stayed out of the net. North Stars with some chances. There's Weber. Weber makes a move. Weber walks into the slot. Weber right in front. He goes down hard into Donnie. Donnie's on top of him. Donnie trying to get up. Bring the face off all the way out here. Donnie cleaning up his crease. Got hit pretty hard. Luckily he's got more pads than the other guy. Comes back to Rust. Rust quickly across to Webb. Webb gains the line, dumps it in on just off the net. Goes behind the net. Fairbanks picks it up. Sawyer's gonna steal it. Sawyer puts it towards the crease. Fairbanks picks it off. Now it's Dorsey trying to hold that one in. Comes back to Webb at neutral. Webb got a man on him. And Fairbanks sends it in deep. Russ is going to go get it on the wall, sends it across to Sawyer. Sawyer hard to Brotherton. He taps it. Now Brotherton's got to chase it in, looking over his shoulder. It's going to come up the wall. Webb trying to hold it on the wall, dumps it back in. And Fairbanks picks it up, tips it out neutral. Webb sends it back in. Loose puck here at neutral. Sawyer puts a body on him. Russ swipes at it. Fairbanks in. Fairbanks shot. Blocked by Dorsey. Goes over the far side corner. Then on net and in. Oh, dang. I don't know who that went off of. Fairbanks back within one. Late in the third. Letting Fairbanks hang around, and now they're back within one. Center ice face-off. 1:45 to go. Carlson sends it in deep.
Jacob Weber, assisted by number 9.
Comes up high. Magapoy sends it back towards the net. Picked off by Fairbanks in the circle. They're going to drive up. Dump it around. Fairbanks 2-on-0. Shot. Rebound. Batted. Draft tried to bat it out of the air. Going to be held in by Fairbanks. They're going to send a shot. That one's blocked by Anderson. Goes over the corner. Anderson trying to dig it off the wall. Draft dumps it behind the net. Fairbanks there. They go back and forth. Behind the net, Fairbanks make a move, comes up high, D-man blast, shot, rebound. Bigson pushes it over into the corner. North Stars trying to clear it out of their zone, having a little trouble. Anderson gets a stick on it, comes back to Carlson. Carlson throws it off the wall. It's going to be held in by Fairbanks. Magapoy pokes at it. Magapoy trying to clear it out. Gives it over to Circosta. Circosta passes it to himself off the wall. He carries it out to neutral. Sends it across. Finkley comes back and grabs it. Finkley's going to build up speed. Bring it across the line. Finkley dumps it in. Avoids the hit. It's in the corner. Has it behind the net. Backhand shot. Trying to get it in front. Goes over to Circosta. Circosta puts it back behind the net. Finkley races to it. Finkley gets pushed off the puck. Anderson comes in. Sends it on net. Circosta tapped it and it went to the wall. Fairbanks going to carry it out. Fairbanks up through neutral. Backhanded to the middle. Fairbanks gets to it in the near side corner. Puts it back. Magapoy's going to find it. Magapoy's got a man on him. That's the end of 2. It's a 1-goal game. Intermission here. There's the scoreboard. 5-4. 1-goal game. Danger. Danger. We're going to have a little zam. We'll come back for the third period.